speaker I'd like to invite to the rostrum is Ros Wynne-Jones. Ros is an award-winning journalist who writes the Real Britain column in the Daily Mirror, a column which tells the stories of ordinary people affected by austerity, but equally the stories of those who are campaigning against it. Ros, you're very welcome.
Hello. Today I'm here for a Scottish grandmother called Angela. Angela couldn't afford to march today. Angela told me she's so badly paid by the supermarket that she works for that she can't even afford to buy its food. So Angela makes trips to a food bank while her employer makes millions off the back of her and her colleagues' poverty pay. Angela needs a pay rise. Today I'm here for Holly, a working mother from Wiltshire, who cried when she told me that last winter she burned her furniture to keep her family warm. One of the people for whom 0 hours often means just that. Holly needs a pay rise. Today I'm here for the many other people who write to me week in, week out at the Daily Mirror. Shop workers on poverty pay who can't afford to heat their homes. Nurses who can't make ends meet and yet work overtime for free. Parents on 0-hour contracts who regularly have to skip meals so that their kids can eat. People who are unable to find work at all despite trying desperately hard. Britain needs a pay rise. How can it be that David Cameron says that work is the best route out of poverty, and yet somehow, in Britain 2014, 6.7 million people living below the breadline are in work? How can it be that the political parties constantly fight over who best represents hard-working people, and yet over 500,000 hard-working people are at the food bank? Whether you put in long hours as a midwife or a shop worker, a hairdresser or a firefighter, in the 6th richest country in the world, you should earn a living wage. But instead, everything keeps going up and up, except your pay packet. There's a building just over there. It's called One Hyde Park. Its residents earn in minutes what Angela and Holly take all year to earn. One of its flats recently sold for £140 million. Yet 60 out of 62 households over there do not pay tax. 60 out of 62 flats are owned by companies that reside in offshore tax havens. And then we wonder why, in this same postal district as One Hyde Park and where we're standing now, Westminster Food Bank has just opened on the site of a former Victorian slum. The Tories say that there's no money. No money for Angela, who's only got one food bank voucher to last her this whole winter ahead. Plenty of money for their friends. Plenty of money for the people in One Hyde Park. Because here's a secret. The welfare system's been brought to its knees by scroungers. Not the ones the Tories want you to think of, but by corporate scroungers. Scroungers who are letting the welfare state subsidise the poor pay that inflates their profits. If this government really cared about hard-working people, they would stop letting food banks subsidise these corporations. They would stop tax credits from feeding big business. They would give Britain a pay rise so that Angela could eat, Holly could turn the heating on, and Britain could start working for hard-working people again. Thank you.